Hey y'all, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have been meaning to do this tag for a little bit, but it's the Booktube Newbie Tag. And I live in Tennessee. I'm really enjoying being on Booktube. I started my channel about a month ago. It's helped kind of keep me motivated for reading. And I think this will be a great opportunity to just kind of connect with other people on YouTube and about books that we love to read and everything like that. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and get started. Let's start the questions. The first question is, why did you start your channel? So I've been watching Booktube videos since 2017. It's been something I've just loved, reading and watching video reviews and seeing people on Booktube for so many years. And I finally felt like it's time for me to try to make some videos and just participate in the community. And I'm really excited about that, doing reading vlogs and all kinds of different content. So I think it just felt like if I could do this, you know, I just didn't really have the confidence to do it and kind of felt weird on camera. There's a plane overhead. Anyway, but so I don't know, I just felt like it was time for me to do this, so I'm excited about it. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Well, my personality crazy. If y'all see some of my other videos, my personality just kind of stands out in some of these videos, so I really like to have fun and just be myself in them, and I don't edit out a whole bunch of stuff. I usually just think, like there was, for example, one video where I was like, I don't even know what the tag was called. Normally I would edit that out, but I was like, what's this called? Forget it, you know? So I'm just gonna like keep going and find out what it's called, but I kept it in there and it's kind of funny. So I feel like my personality really shines in some of these videos and just who I am, you know. I'm scatterbrained all the time, but so just want to be myself. And also like reading vlogs and different, I really like hand lettering and Bible study and different journaling, and all those sort of things are my hobbies. So definitely think that's something that's unique that I could bring to Booktube. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I think like just the community, being able to talk to people about different videos and different reviews and different books and just everything, and the comments have been really supportive, so I really appreciate that. I think it's wonderful to meet new friends. I do have a Bookstagram. My Goodreads and Bookstagram are below, so if you want to add me on there, you can. But I really enjoy being able to talk to the community, to other people in the community, and making those new friends and talking about books that we enjoy as well. So I think that's the best answer for that one. Why do you love reading? For me, reading has always been kind of that escape, right? Like you can just escape into new worlds, and I think a lot of people have similar answers to this, but you can just escape into a new world and have a lot of fun on a new adventure, kind of like Lord of the Rings-ish, you know. That's that kind of vibe that I love, and so just to feel that is always wonderful. I also really like to learn, so you know, reading helps with your brain and being able to like learn new words and keep your brain active. My memory's not what it used to be, so I don't know, I just feel like it always helps with that too, but mostly just to like that escape and adventure and lots of fun and just on a new journey and characters and getting something out of it that you feel in your heart. So what book or series got you into reading? Well, I think this is a cliche answer, but a lot, like in 2008 when I was in high school, Twilight was what we all read, so there you go with that. Let's just get that out of the way. But I think now in 2017, a lot of the young adult books kind of got me back into reading. My tastes have changed over the years. I read different types of genres, but I think a lot of the young adult dystopian, Hunger Games, all that stuff, Divergent, when that come around, you know, we start picking up those books, and I think a lot of us kind of got back into reading. If you had fell out and you wanted to read again, that kind of engaged our love for reading again. So that's the generic answer, I guess. But an adult in my 20s, I would say Outlander, because I watched the show in 2014 or 15, and I picked the books up, and then I just started reading through them over the next few years after that. So I would say that's like my favorite series. So that helped me, like, I guess, rekindle my love for reading as an adult. So what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know. I think some of the more popular ones that have like hundreds and thousands of followers, I would just ask, how do you do it? How do you do it all? Like, and how do you handle like the negative criticism and stuff? You know, I know that's hard whenever you get to be such a big channel. You experience that at times. Just how you handle all that over like so many people following you, I guess. I don't know. I certainly am not there yet, but, and I may never be, but that's not the whole point, you know, making a channel. It's just to have fun with the community and everything. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that kind of comes to mind is like, how do you do it all with all these, you know, all these people? Like, is there some of them that have like hundreds and thousands of followers, and it's crazy to think. I can remember when I first started watching it many years ago on here, just everybody kind of, their channels just getting so much growth over the years. So yeah, that'd probably be my question for most of those. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? This is a pretty easy answer. I mean, trying to get people to like want to subscribe to you and engage in content and things like that. They can get new ideas. I also think where many of the books I read are probably not those young adult, secular, like books that most people, the most popular books that people are reading all the time. So I don't expect to gain hundreds of thousands of followers because of that, but that's fine. You know, I love the little community that we have here on the channel, and that's all that matters. You know, there's been so many engaging comments. That's really all that matters, right? So it's not always about the numbers, and just trying to remember that. But yeah, I think just trying to gain, of course, your subscriber base and get your videos seen. I think with the YouTube algorithm, that can be really hard for people. So I think that's always the biggest challenge. I've got some new, there's plenty of content, right? And like, I always love making like little vlogs. Right now I'm just using my phone, but maybe at some point I'll get a better camera. I don't know. I'm just trying to try this out and see how it goes. So when did you start reading? Really in high school, I started picking back reading for fun. I always read as a child and everything. Like, I think A Wrinkle in Time was one of my favorites as a child. I didn't really read Harry Potter or Narnia or any of that stuff that most kids did, but I really liked that Wrinkle in Time series. I remember in 5th grade, but I mean in 2008, in 7, 8, whatever, I started, of course, reading Twilight, like I said, and like then later on it was The Hunger Games and all these other stories. So the dystopian stuff. Where do you read? Usually I'm like late at night. During the week, it's just a busy week for work, so usually it's like late at night, or like right before bed, or in the morning before I get up and get ready. Mostly on the weekends though. On the weekends at home. Audiobooks really help me because I have a kid, and I can't really sit down and read physical books most of the time. I'm usually busy. So if I'm up like doing something like laundry, I might have my earbuds in, listening to something for like 30 minutes or here and there. So when I'm driving, I listen to audiobook. That helps me get a lot of my book reading done, but just because of busy schedules and stuff. But usually it's like at home, in the recliner, on the couch, the bed, whatever, just wherever I can be. I do also have my phone, so I can like scroll through ebooks if I wanted to, but yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? So I do like some YA, but usually anymore now, I like some of the book of the month choices. I have a book of the month subscription, so I'll pick out one of those every now and then. I've got a selection from there, just different historical fiction. I really like those. Christian fiction, and I started to like some Christian fiction mystery and other mystery aspects as well. Kind of getting into that now. My favorite series of all time is Outlander, though. That's just, I'm so invested in that series. It's forever got a spot in my heart. I read that in such a time in my life, so that it's always there. I've reread the first Outlander book so many times, so that's a favorite. What kind of books do you like to read? So I really like historical fiction, contemporary romance, some YA, Christian fiction romance, Christian fiction that's historical fiction, Christian nonfiction. And I recently picked up a really great Christian fiction mystery series, the If I Run series. So I think I'm going to get a little bit more into mystery. I did just get the Book of Cold Cases off of Book of the Month, and Agatha Christie. I've never read anything by her, so I ordered the Death on the Nile, I think is what it's called. Got that. I know that's like, I think it's a movie or a show or something now. I haven't even looked it up, sorry. But I got that. That's like mystery. So I'm kind of going to dip my toes into some of the mystery and see how I like it. But yeah, that's generally what I like. My favorite series is Outlander, though, forever. It has a special place in my heart from that. I love the show. I love the world of that. I love the characters. Jamie and Claire are my favorite couple ever. So yeah, just definitely that's it. So what does your book collection look like? Well, you'll see in some of my videos I have like kind of a mini shelf. I do have a taller shelf. I did do a bookshelf tour like the first little bit of my channel. I've completely redone all that. Like, it probably needs redone already. It's crazy how much I've moved around, but I've got plenty of classics, so I really want to get into some classics this year. Pride and Prejudice is one that I have to read this year. It's on my goals. I've never even really read many classics except for like Alice in Wonderland and The Hobbit. I guess you could say is a classic anyway. For me it is. But like the true classics, like 1800s and stuff, Alice in Wonderland, that's really all I've read there. But I've got, like I said, I've got classics. I have all the Outlander series at that shelf. Some YA, a lot of young adult that I haven't read, where I bought a lot of like book outlet hauls, Books A Million hauls, Amazon, stuff like that. So need to kind of get through those. And then contemporary romance stories as well. Book of the month, I've got like probably 15 book of the month books. I kind of want to do a book of the month video separate from just to show the books that I have from there. I have unhauled some of those in the past where I didn't really care to read them, but I think when I get my next book of the month box, I may go ahead and do like a book haul with that and talk about the ones that I already have on my shelf. That's kind of an idea I have, just to talk about those. I like the book of the month subscription. I think it's kind of nice that you could like have a hardcover book once a month, and if you don't really like the choices, like in March I didn't really care. I was like, I'm not going to do this. I just skipped. So I like that flexibility. You can do a $10 add-on and all that stuff. So I've had it for quite a while. Just a little tidbit there. But yeah, I've got probably 150 books, physical books, on my shelves, and I really don't have a lot of space for them, honestly. I don't have like we don't have an IKEA here, so I don't have the big fancy bookshelves, but I just have like a little shelf, like a little black shelf that I got on Amazon, and then I've got a brown shelf that's kind of in my closet because I don't still have the space for it. But I have a lot of ebooks, 300 or 400 ebooks, 150 or so audiobooks on my Audible. It's crazy. I just accumulate so much digital stuff. I think a lot of people do. And then same thing goes for just like physical copies. I've unhauled stuff over the years too. So yeah, I think that's all the questions. I hope I got all of them. Yeah, I think that's all the questions. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I really hope that you'll subscribe. If you haven't, I hope you'll join me here on the channel. I really appreciate you all subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. So if you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Leave me a note in the comments, any of the answers that you have for these questions. Do you relate to any of these questions? Do you agree, disagree, anything like that? Feel free to leave those in the comments below. But yeah, nice to meet you all. I hope everyone's having a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye.